morning and welcome to my office. My name is Isabelle Morton, the founder of the Gemstone Therapy Institute, and today I am so honored to show you some of the very special and unusual and unique necklaces that we have to offer. Some of these gemstones are difficult to find, some are impossible to find, and some we're very grateful to have found. Okay, let's start with something very unique. Now, Leopardskin Jasper isn't all that different, but to find the leopard skin in this size of this quality is very unusual. We found only enough to make one necklace. So according to my millimeter gauge, these are 18, almost 19 millimeters in diameter. So they are big, but they're not that heavy, which is kind of interesting. To give you a sense, this is what it would look like, about how long it would lay if you were wearing it. Oh, it feels so good. So, Leopardskin Jasper. These are gemstones that help to call forth what you need in your life and to help you then assimilate what you're drawing towards you. Now, take a look at these dials. This is one of the reasons that this is such high quality. Look at all these dials on these beads. There are so many of them. The more dials on the bead, the higher the quality. And in the smaller beads, it's sometimes hard to get a lot of dials per bead, but in the bigger ones, you can. What these dials correspond to are, you might say they're the regulatory dials in your own body and being that help to regulate and coordinate activities in your body and in your life. And so when all of these dials are kind of working together, finally they all come together, that's when you're able to receive what you need in your life. And the peach Aventurine, we string it with 8 peach Aventurine. Peach Aventurine helps you assimilate. Its frequencies help you to, you might say, digest and to assimilate that which the Leopardskin Jasper helps you to receive. So it's a fun necklace to wear, and it's also a powerful one. So take a moment to reach through time and space, through the internet, to where these gemstones are right now, right here, and tune into the energies of these. Notice how they affect you. Notice how energies within your own body start noticing each other and trying to communicate and cooperate with each other better. That's the regulatory effect of the little dials in the beads. Just drink that in. And then take a mental note of what this feels like. It's good practice to do that because the more you do, the more you're training your brain to recognize and categorize the sensations of energies. It will allow you to be more consciously aware of energies, both good ones to accept into your life and uncomfortable ones, negative ones that you may want to avoid. Next I'm going to show you pink tourmaline. Now, these two pink tourmalines are really more rubellite than pink tourmaline. rubellite is a special name given to high-quality dark pink tourmaline. These have exceptional color and exceptional clarity on both of these pieces. One bracelet is a little bit longer than the other. Looks like the clarity on the longer bracelet might be a hair higher, but you would go for the length that suits you. We've paired it with symbiotics of a lighter pink tourmaline with the very, very rare white tourmaline in the center. So the reason you might want to wear a bracelet like this is for protection from electromagnetic radiation. Pink tourmaline, especially the dark pink tourmaline, builds a shield in your aura to protect you from, for example, the radiation from your computers. Very strong sense of resilience that you get. Probably the ultimate resilience you can get from wearing pink tourmaline. Show you what that would be like. I love to model these. When you put on a bracelet, first you have to open the macrame, and then you can pretty easily just slip it around your wrist, and then the macrame will automatically twist, and that's a safety feature. So just by wearing this, all of a sudden your aura gets stronger, and so if you're working at computers a lot, this is an excellent way to help improve your resilience to the potentially harmful effects of the radiation that comes off of a computer. Something that I would recommend wearing only for short periods at a time during the day, such as when you're working, and then take the bracelet off when you're not near the computer, just to give your aura a chance to rest as you're building resilience. Building the strength of your aura is very much like building a muscle. If you exercise it too much, you can get tired. So build up gradually by wearing this, maybe an hour at a time, and then 2 hours, 3 hours, and eventually over maybe in a week or two, maybe 3, you should be able to wear this all day long. Now the reason we add the symbiotics to these bracelets is because it's important to have different frequencies of tourmaline whenever you work with tourmaline. Another thing that the rubellite or pink tourmaline does is it helps to strengthen and balance the feminine energies within you. And the protective mechanism of pink tourmaline, well, you might think of the mother bear being very protective of her cubs. So it's important to have some of a different frequency of pink tourmaline, and so here we have the lighter pink tourmaline. And the purpose of the white tourmaline, this creates a matrix to allow the tourmaline energies or your feminine energies to find a better organization or a place within your body and being. Now let's compare this darker pink rubellite to this very, very sweet, sweet light pink tourmaline. This is just so gentle, so, so sweet. I can't think of a better word for it. But look at the difference in the color, first of all. The darker pink, very strong. The lighter pink has a very gentle, gentle feeling to it. So here we have pink tourmaline that is also going to be strengthening your aura, but in a very gentle way. Very, very gentle. The energies of this bracelet supporting your feminine strengths, but again, very gently. This is a bracelet that you might want to wear if you would appreciate a greater sense of protection to your aura, but maybe you've also experienced some trauma in your life. Sometimes these bracelets can be a little difficult to wear. Remember, open up the clasp first. I was trying to cut a corner there, and then the button should slip on pretty easily. This would be a bracelet you might want to wear when, yes, you do need some protection in your aura, but maybe you've also had some trauma, and that feminine aspect of you just needs some nurturing. It needs the sweetness and the comfort that the gems can provide. And here we have 2 white tourmalines, again, to provide that matrix, to help your feminine energies to fit better, to find a better, more comfortable place in the spectrum of male and female energies that we all are. So beautiful necklace, so beautiful bracelet. Very, very, very sweet. I guess that's just the adjective that keeps coming to mind when I tune in to this bracelet. So, for fun, I'm going to set this one aside and invite you to tune into the energies of dark pink tourmaline. Just allow yourself to kind of reach your energy field through time and space, through the internet. Reach out to the gemstones. And almost as if you're taking a sample of their energies. And note what that feels like. Note that strengthening sense that you get all around your body. That is the shield-like strength that this dark pink tourmaline or rubellite can provide. All right, now compare that to the feeling that you get when you do the same with this light pink tourmaline. There is actually a gentle graduation of colors here in this piece. Can you sense the sweetness of this bracelet, of these gemstones? Still giving you that sense of strength, but also gentleness. Okay, so let's move on. Okay. Next I'd like to show you this aquamarine. You may have seen this in the Tucson collection, but I think at the time it wasn't strung yet. Now we have it strung. This color is so rare for aquamarine. It is swimming pool blue for sure. Beautiful, beautiful color. Relatively consistent color as well, and very nice clarity. There are some inclusions in some of the beads. They're hard to see, and there are some beads that are almost flawless. But the most important thing on this piece is the color. And look at that candescence. Just so beautiful. So beautiful. Very bright, especially in sunlight. This just glows. The benefit of aquamarine is that it helps you to become more aware of what's going on in your surroundings, what's going on in your life, within your body, but also what's going on in your world. I like to compare the effects of aquamarine to a flashlight in a dark room. So reach out through time and space, through the internet, to sense what this feels like. And by now, you've experienced already 3 different types of gemstones besides aquamarine. So by now you should be noticing a little bit of a difference in the energies of what you're feeling. You may get a sense of expansiveness from aquamarine. You may also get a sense of cooling, the reduction of excess heat in your body, if that's something you experience. Now compare what that felt like to a personal favorite that I've got here. But yes, it is up for adoption. I'm going to give this a little spray since I was wearing it. This is also aquamarine, this bracelet. It is what we call semi-precious aquamarine, because look at the difference. The color of both of these samples, the color of both of these aquamarine pieces is extraordinary. Definitely very high quality color. But note how this has an opacity. It's actually does have some semi-translucence to it, and this is completely translucent to transparent. Aquamarine that is what we call semi-precious works more with the physical body. The transparent aquamarine, the gem quality aquamarine, works throughout your body and being. So you would wear this aquamarine would cover every aspect of your life. This, of course, is several times more expensive than this one, and this one I think is very affordable for what it is. You've got a tool here that can help you become more aware of what's going on in your physical body. And once your body is aware of what's going on with it, it's able to self-heal more intelligently, more quickly, and with greater efficiency. What I have noticed also by wearing this bracelet is that it's also helping me with a greater awareness of how I fit in my own world. Yes, the expanse of my experience with the semi-precious is much less than my experience with the precious, but there is certainly a similarity. Aquamarine is aquamarine. The effects of aquamarine are the same. It's just that these two delivery methods are so very different. So I'm going to put this to the side and just tune in to this semi-precious aquamarine and see if you can feel the difference. Makes you feel a little stronger, doesn't it? Yeah, it does for me too. Oh, these are just so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got a couple more treats to show you. Here is Citrine. This citrine is amazing. Look at this rich color. Look at this size of these beads. These are, let me get my millimeter gauge. These are over 10 millimeter for the largest ones, and the smaller ones are just under 9 millimeters. What a necklace. The benefits of this necklace, the citrine, and look at these huge white beryl. My goodness, I gotta measure these for you too. These white beryl are ginormous. We're looking at 7 millimeter white beryl. And here, just under 7, about 6.5. So 6.5. So 6.5 to 7 millimeter white beryl. There's 12 white beryl. 12 corresponds to your whole being. So this would be an excellent necklace to wear if you have a lot of stress and tension in your body, because citrine helps to unwind tension. And this color, strong unwinding, very strong. Especially tension that may be in your stomach, in your gut. This would be an excellent therapy tool to be wearing. Now, I'd like you to compare that to something really special, something that I have not seen ever before. We're calling this lemon citrine. This is untreated lemon citrine. We do not know, there is no way to give a positive affirmation if this has been heated or not, but whether it's been heated by the earth or heated in a lab, it's hard to say. But other than that, it has not been treated. But look at this color. This is almost a pure yellow color. And look at the difference. Comparing to the, remember the dark and pink, remember the dark and light pink rubellite? You had something very strong and something very gentle. Here, kind of. This is very strong as far as the unwinding is concerned, and this will be more gentle as far as the unwinding is concerned. However, as far as being able to call in the yellow color ray, this one is far superior. With this necklace, you would get both benefits of calling in the yellow ray and also unwinding, but it's going to be gentler and maybe also a little deeper or fine-tuned, you might say, because it is more subtle. It's like the fine-tuning dial, whereas this would be more of a dial for larger adjustments. Both citrine will help call in the yellow color ray, but every color exists along a band. You have yellow, for example. This yellow is very close to center because it is so pure. Maybe there's a little bit of green in it, and this one on the spectrum is yellow with a lot of orange in it. So this is more of an orange yellow. Everyone has a yellow with their own particular hue and tone and saturation. So if you are attracted naturally to the darker yellow, well, that's perfectly fine. That's just you. If you're attracted more to the lighter, more of a greenish yellow, that's fine. That's because that's you. So let's put these aside one at a time and get a sense of what they feel like for you. So again, tune in, moving past time and space, through the internet, to experience this beautiful yellow citrine. Okay, now compare that to the this darker yellow citrine. Feels a little stronger, doesn't it? Gets you moving. Gets me moving. Gets me wanting to start unwinding my torso. And just to compare that, here we go. The lemon citrine. Can you feel how that takes the unwinding to a deeper level? More gentle, more fine-tuning. Okay. Well, I have one more to show you. This is the dark green Aventurine that many of us know and love. Dark green Aventurine is a part of our Foundation 5 set, but this one is bigger. We don't normally get, let's see, what is this? This is 12 millimeter dark green Aventurine. Yes, we could get 12 millimeter dark green Aventurine by special order. Not too hard, but look at these Tsavorite. Look at this Tsavorite that we're pairing it with as the symbiotic. The Tsavorite is huge. Just check the millimeter of this out of curiosity. The Tsavorite is 5.5 millimeters, which is relatively large for what we usually get. I'm wearing a 6 millimeter dark green Aventurine Tsavorite, and this is a 12 millimeter. What we recommend for our Foundation 5 sets is 8 millimeter because all the necklaces in the set should be of the same diameter. But if you're interested in working with energies that uplift, that spring-like energy, the new energy, if you have a new idea that you want to help get off the ground, if you like that uplifting feeling, if you need the support, especially for the liver, for the gallbladder, help cool down some anger, because the feeling of anger is associated with the wood element of Chinese medicine, and this is the quintessential wood element necklace. Then you may want to work with a larger dark green Aventurine Tsavorite by itself. Again, these huge Tsavorites. So go ahead, reach through time and space if you haven't already done so, and tune into the energies of this necklace. The wood element is also associated with morning, early morning energy. So if you like to bring that wide awake feeling of the early morning and help bring that through your day, wearing a wood element gemstone, that spring-like early morning energy, would be another benefit of wearing this necklace. So I hope you enjoyed that little journey through some gemstone necklaces and being able to experience their energies. I hope you were able to tune into them to help you truly understand that each of these gemstones, in fact, each and every gemstone has a unique frequency. It has a unique vibration or energy that can actually help a person in a certain way. So perhaps one of these that you saw today is something that you would like to adopt and work with personally. If not, you are welcome to take a look at our website, www.gemstone www.gemformulas.com, and maybe you'll find one that just calls to you. My name is Isabelle Morton, and I wish you all the best on your journey to greater health.